Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone and today I wanted to start a new tradition of show and tell, as it were, and I thought I'd collect up over the course of a week what I've purchased for the collection and go through them with you. So we found a a collector who is selling off his entire collection of decades, actually, and we visited him last weekend and made some purchases, as well as just random purchases we've made while we've been out and about through the week, mainly looking in toy shops, and the wife went to a toy convention this morning while I filmed another video, found a few things, and also on a recommendation from Diecast Dude we picked up some Siku, because I have absolutely no Siku in the collection until today. So we'll take a look at those, and also from the fella over in, well, the other side of town, let's say, his collection, I've picked up a few rare birds, so we'll have a look at those. So first of all, the 1957 Ford Thunderbird. These are a little bit special. They came out in, I believe, 2004 and around about for the 35th Matchbox anniversary, and of course they would have come on blister packs. That might not be the original box, but they come on blister packs as they do these days, but they also afford you a picture box, so you can happily destroy the packaging and keep the packaging. I've got about, I'd say, 8 or 10 different colours of this. They first came out in sort of a version of that colour, but less fancy, and then went to black, or went to two-tone red and ivory, then to black, and then all through the colours of the rainbow. Now these days they come in power grabs usually, so it's easy to accumulate many different colours. So they were a nice find. Mix things up a little bit and go straight to Siku. First thing I notice, these were bought from a place called Toymate, which is a very large toy shop. I don't know if they're over east or have been over east for a while, but they're quite new to Western Australia, and they are currently popping up here and there, all points of the city. So this is a Mercedes, obviously Gullwing. What can the card tell me? It's a Mercedes 300 SL. So this looks like 1/64 scale, maybe slightly bigger, maybe it's true 1/64. Can't see any information on the back. Don't know, let's guess that it's a true 1/64. But I really like the opening doors. I think we'll put him on the turntable. But before we take a look at that, this is the other Siku we got today. It's the Mercedes E350 CDI, which is a very nice looking car. They don't have suspension, but they do. Well, it's a big opening door. Wow, it's very industrial, but not delicate like a lot of the brands. You open the doors once or twice and they're stuffed. But I think this one will go the distance. I think you could give this to a boisterous kid for the afternoon, and he's not going to wreck those doors. Wow, the interior's quite nice. The back has decent amount of detail. It's a lovely colour, and it's also a colour I imagine the real thing to come in. Yeah, I like that. So I'll put those two up on the turntable. And of course you have to have the gull wing doors open on a gull wing car. So my first look at Siku. Pretty good, pretty good. And the packaging is designed so you can use it again, which the other brands really need to learn from. It's a nice little addition to what would otherwise be a Matchbox collection. So, good on Siku. I think I'll be a repeat customer. And what else do we have in the box? This was bought from the same dealer as the Thunderbirds, just because they were there. I don't do things by halves, but when I see a collection of, or any sub-collection in there for sale, I just ask for a how much for everything price. This is a nice casting except for the windshield, and it looks like an elephant sat on it. The car itself is good looking. It's got quite a bit of detail. See how good my camera is. But that windshield, I mean, from certain angles it looks okay, but yeah, they got that wrong. So that is, the front looks good though. Almost compensates for the dodgy windshield. So that's that one. And I think there was only, yeah, so we'll finish off on this fella. It's Jaguar XJ120. Just in case you're off to a trivia night tonight, now you know all about the Jaguar. Actually, I'm probably the last person you'd ask for advice for a Matchbox car trivia night, because I kind of skim across details, as you might have already caught. I'm not a detail buff when it comes to Matchbox cars. I'm a skim across the surface kind of guy, and that's the way I like it. I get a huge amount of enjoyment out of these cars, but ask me the details and I'll look it up for you, but I'm not the guy to ask for the intricacies. This one, I've got the original and probably arguably the best one of this in the colour pictured on the box. It's the Lincoln Continental. Matchbox only released it in that colour, the red with the white plastic vinyl roof, but they licensed a company in Bulgaria, of all places, back in the day, to do whatever colour they damn well wanted. We'll see if the camera picks that up. It actually says made in Bulgaria, and a lot of the cars of the late 70s into possibly early to mid 80s, I'd guess, are the licensed Matchbox car, identical to the original, but in very strange colours. And same fella that sold me these four sold me this one, as well as quite a few others that my wife was kind enough to buy for me for Christmas. We'll stick with that seller, because this one I've been chasing for quite a long time. The original, which I have a few of, is the Wells Fargo in red. Ooh. Didn't notice that little chip. That's okay, I have a few of them. Yeah, they're the original. Actually, we'll make some room for the ones we're talking about. And yeah, I've been chasing this one for quite some time, and have found it too, but the price has just been silly. And I suppose the old adage, things are as expensive as people are willing to pay. And accordingly, if nobody buys, then the price goes down. But so I waited and waited and never saw it any cheaper, so I didn't buy it, and then this just popped up for sale. And the price was good, so I thought, well, enough waiting now, we'll just buy it. Not sure what that is. Turn it that way so you don't have to look at it. I'm not aware of any other colours, so it would appear I have them all. Maybe you have another colour. Maybe Bulgaria did them. Time will tell. And the wife found this for me this morning at a toy convention. Not specifically a die-cast convention, so she said there wasn't very many Matchbox cars or die-cast cars at all. But for $10, she found this one. I already have this one in the collection, but it's such a nice casting. Never turn down a double when it comes to these ones. So that's nice. And the majorette, we'll just kind of get out of the way because I already have quite a few of these ones. I think it was either a 4-pack or a 5-pack of just this model I bought possibly last year. But this time the colour is really nice. Suspension, great paint job, doors open. Yeah. Moving right along. Get these two out of the way because if trains don't do it for you, you'll be completely turned off by these next two. These were just bought loose from the same seller, as all the the majority, and I don't have many of these in the collection. It's lacking quite severely, so I thought I'd pick those two up. So you can go there. And really the find of the week was yet again from that seller. An oldie but a goodie. And this there. This one first appeared in the 1965 catalogue. Actually, confession, I don't have the 1964 catalogue, but I'm not sending you to Matchbox Trivia night tonight, so I don't really have to know the details, do we? That's red lights, red interior, and this one is red lights, blue interior. No, white interior. Maybe that's got red windows, but they're all drawings, they're not photos. So, and this did appear. I have the 1967 catalogue somewhere, and it does appear exactly as you see it there. And Matchbox went a little bit crafty. And then there was this one. So I think we'll put him up on turntable. Not sure the new version complements it or detracts from it. And of course, this one's pushing the boat out even further. Surf dock doesn't really do it for me, but I'm sure it's hard to think of different ideas, different colour schemes every year if you work for Matchbox, so good on them. And of course, just to crowd out the most expensive model of the day, we'll put in some 80s Cadillacs, the Elante, for completely vacating the turntable. So that was my first show and tell. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll video some of these as I go through the weeks, just to keep you in the loop as to what I'm acquiring and what direction my collection is going. And I know there's a lot more colours of this available and a lot more coming, so I'll film them, post them, so you can enjoy. But until then, bye.